Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Arsenal Manchester United show. Gonna talk from the Arsenal podcast meets the Man Them United podcast. Like I said, here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up to everyone who's supporting the channel. As always, please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Share this across all of the socials as well. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. So hit the like button, share across all the socials, and subscribe. Please keep all your questions, Arsenal or Manchester United related. Cam is here, people. He's just got in, so Cam will be on shortly. But get all your Arsenal and Manchester United related questions in. As you can see from the title, Arsenal title charge could be over this weekend. Manchester United need 2 wins from 3 to secure top 4. I'm sure we'll get questions on both of those things. With Newcastle beating Brighton tonight as well, that has made Manchester United now have to keep pace with Newcastle United, and they've also created a gap between themselves and Liverpool. Also, big up to here to there as well, because he joined the membership. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. So big up here to there. He has now joined the membership, like it's right there. So big up to him. To Adam, who says, why is De Zerbi rotating that much? I have no idea. I didn't watch the game, so I'm unsure as to why he was rotating that much. I legit don't know. I'm unsure. Big up to Play Simple. He says, I heard Brighton got walked down. Yeah. You know this, man. All that De Zerbi hype died down. They beat Arsenal. Then they get packed by Newcastle. Everyone's quiet. I'm saying McAllister a part of it. Everybody's quiet. Same way when they got packed by Everton. People need to chill out. United for Life says, big up to everyone in the Sarcasm City building. Big up to you. Says, I was happy that Newcastle won. I want to see the Scousers play Thursday, Sunday. Let's hope they don't snatch it from us, though. We'll do the business. If we beat Bournemouth, then it's over, which I believe we will. I do agree with that. The fact that we only need 2 wins from 3, and 2 of those 3 are at home, and we're playing 3 teams who are all on the beach. Bournemouth are not playing for anything. Chelsea are not playing for anything. And Fulham are not playing for anything. So therefore, we should do the business like we just did in the last game against Wolves. I'm expecting us to do that. I think we'll beat Bournemouth, and I think we'll beat Chelsea. And I think we'll be secured top 4 before the last day of the season. Adam says, I'd say Bournemouth are on the beach, but every team wants to beat Man United and will treat it like a final. Now, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Big up to, let me see what else you are saying. Big up Flawless, like secured. Big up United, Spurs of America, my guy Jacob. Man said McAllister didn't start, yeah, but he went on, and I swear it was 1-1 when he got on, or it was 2-1. But people will make it silent, because let them be 2-1 down or 1-1 when he goes on and they win 4-1. If we're going to treat players and put them on a pedestal and rate them when they play well, when they perform poorly or their team performs poorly, let's talk about it. Big up Cam in the building as well. What are you saying, fam? You good?
I'm all good, bro. Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, man, I can hear you crystal clear, fam. Crystal clear.
I'm on my new phone as well.
All right, you know what I'm saying? That's why, yeah.
It's bringing my high definition ugliness up, but it's all right.
It's, man. Nah, I like the look, man. You've got the Jesus thing going on, man. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? With the long beard and the hair. Trust me, man. It's fire. If it was bad, I'd tell you.
I'm getting that every day now, bro. You don't even know I'm getting it every day. What? Second coming yet?
Yeah, man. It looks fire, though. You know what I'm saying? The look is fire. Trust. For real. Big up Tamanj as well. Paul says Rashford back, I believe. Flawless, big help. Yeah, him being fully fit will definitely be a help. Big up Josh Smith as well. But we'll go to you while we wait for the questions to come in. Come. Title charge could be over this weekend.
It was already over, bro. It was over by City.
All right. Well, mathematically, obviously, we all know it's over. But from a mathematical standpoint, I think if you lose to Nottingham Forest, then it doesn't matter what happens in the Manchester City-Chelsea game.
Yeah,
of course you want to end the season well.
It's like what Lewis says. If we win, then City beat Chelsea to be champions. If we lose, City go out on a what is it called? A parade, not a parade.
What? Go on. What word are you looking for?
I can't think of it. I'm so tired, bro.
It's cool. I'm tired too. Big up to Eddie as well, who says he has risen. And to Danica saying, why am I combing my beard while I'm on YouTube? Because I want to. Because my channel, like
a parade. You know a parade.
Yeah.
Like not a parade, but what they call. You know, they come out. You know what? Arsenal.
Guard of Honor. You're talking about Guard of Honor.
God of Honor. That's the one.
God of
That's
Honor.
the one.
Yeah,
The God
yeah,
of
you're talking
Honor.
about God of Honor.
It was
Yeah,
there, but it just
yeah, I
wasn't.
get you.
You know what I mean? It was
I get
there. I
you.
was like, what's it called?
I get
Anyway,
you.
yeah, no. So if we lose, obviously Chelsea have to give him a God of Honor. So, but for me, it was over for Man City from when we lost to Man City anyway.
Hmm. No,
Like,
I
I
hear
mean,
you.
if we had a freak result there and we beat them,
Hmm.
we ain't talking about Arsenal bottom in the league. We're talking about
Facts.
do you know what I mean? Like, it's different stories then. But
Facts.
obviously,
Facts.
we all knew what happened. They completely annihilated us. Like they've been annihilating everyone lately.
Well, that being said, let me ask you about that because you're someone obviously who's just like very opinionated, which is on your not only your team, but obviously you're very critical of your own fans when you believe they're wrong. What do you think of the defense from some of your fans saying you didn't bottle the league? Because I'm right in saying you think your team did. So what do you think of Arsenal
Look,
fans saying that you didn't?
now, if we was in December right now
Mm-hmm.
with no World Cup,
Yeah.
to say it was just a normal season, no World Cup in the middle of it,
Yeah, I got you.
and we were top till the last day of December, and then we could potentially lose our league leadership
Mm-hmm.
on Boxing Day, say. Boxing
Mm-hmm.
Day? New Year's Day, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like that, then yeah, the defense is no, we never bottled the league because you can't win the league in December, January.
No, facts. I'm talking
But
about how it went. We're
but
going.
but matter of the fact is we did bottle the league.
Hmm.
But I ain't as an Arsenal fan, I ain't one of them that's really upset about it. But I understand why they're saying, well, we never bottled the league because we were never meant to be challenging for it and all that nonsense. But at the end of the day, yeah. I was saying it to someone today at my work. End of the day is, yeah, we had to raise our level from last season to like say here. So that was where we were. That's top 4. Yeah. But what we've done is raised that to here. Title challenges. Now, we wasn't to know that was going to happen at the start of the season. So that was top 4 was always going to be our expectation. But matter of the fact is we led the whole season.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
We led the whole season, barring maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Well, you spent, I think it's 93 or 94%.
That's what I'm saying. We spent overnight, bro. I never even had a 90% attendance rate at school, bro. Not once in 1 year, bruv. I never hit 90% when I hit year 7 to year 11. Yeah, I didn't even hit a 90% attendance record. I was always in the 70s, 80s, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So
I get the analogy. It's just bad funny, but yeah.
I know it's a dumb analogy. I know it's the most, but I'm just saying, like, bruv, like,
it's funny.
You cannot say we didn't bottle the league from leading it for 95, 94%. Like, you cannot say we didn't bottle the league. Like, we did bottle the league. Because at the end of the day, there was one point I hate all this, we were 11 or we were this. But at the end of the day, yeah, I know we were, but they still had games in hand over us. A game in hand anyway. So I always said, yeah, we have an 8-point lead over them. Even when we did at one point have 11 points, they always had a game in hand over us at that point.
Yeah.
So I'm sure of it anyway. I might be correct, I might be wrong, but I'm sure it was a game in hand over us. So I was saying, yeah, no, we definitely have an 8-point lead over them. So from having an 8-point lead and then going into April to that Liverpool game, still having an 8 before that Liverpool game, we still had an 8. Like, what was it?
Something like that. It was a big lead.
So it was
a big lead.
between
but
5
back to
and
it.
8.
So what do you? So like that's why I was asking. What do you think of fans saying you didn't bottle the league? Are you surprised by that response?
Do you know what it is? I'm not with this fan base. I'm not, bro.
Go on, talk about it.
But this fan base don't surprise me anymore, fam. They just find excuse after excuse after excuse. It's just it's a defense mechanism, man, just to make them feel better. Everyone had one. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has one. It's just their defense mechanism. Like, it's stupid to say we didn't bottle the league. Like, all right. I mean, if we end up going to win the league, then they're going to be right. We never bottled the league. But we've got 2 games. They've got 3. If we lose or draw to Nottingham Forest, I think if we draw, we're still mathematically in it until they draw or whatever it is. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so either way, like, they've won that league. Let's be real. That unless they have some major collapse, which no one can see happening, I can't see happening. They can't even see it happen. Yeah, because they know they're that one. Technically, they're literally that 1 game away from winning the league, and they've got 3 chances at it. Do you know what I mean? So you can't for you to say, "Oh no, we never bought the league." It's just like I said, it's a defense mechanism. It's just stupid, to be honest. It's just. It is what it is, bro. We bought all the league. It is what it is. But I ain't even that disappointed because I wasn't even expecting us to be in a title race. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I am disappointed that we bottled the league. But I ain't gonna bitch and moan about it because I predicted us to finish 5th, 6th, 4th if we were lucky. But we completely capitulated that, annihilated that.
I think they're both true. Like, you can be proud as an Arsenal fan. You can be proud of.
I'm proud. Look, yeah,
I fully get that, but circumstances change in regards to what you expected at the start and where you was at, because obviously you've overachieved. The majority of your fan base didn't expect you to be where you're at, but because of the situation and position you was in and the games you dropped points in, you should have won the league. So both things are true. You can say, yeah, Arsenal bottled the league. However, you still had a good season because the season's still. And you still
No. It depends on the context where you're telling me. Like they're saying that they didn't bottle the league. In what context? Because like you're right, and I understand where you're coming from, but it's like matter of the fact is we actually did bottle the league. So whether you believe, like, not you personally, I'm saying whether you're one of them Arsenal fans that believe that we were never going to win the league or whatever it is. Cool. I'm not trying to like discredit your belief on what you think. Like, you can think that you're in your right to think that, but matter of the fact is we did bottle the league. Whether you think we bottled the league or not, it's different. But matter of the fact is we did bottle the league because we could have won it if we had beaten Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, and maybe taking that L again. It was still taking that L against City. We, like I said, we like, or even if we done what we done against them 3 teams and actually beat City, we wouldn't be talking about Arsenal botting the league right now. But the matter of fact is, we bottled the league. Whether you like it or not, at the end of the day, I don't like saying it, but we did. It's not me saying it because I'm trying to prove a point. I hate the fact that I'm saying it.
Yeah. Of course, you don't want to be right, but if you're just looking at it honestly and objectively and the situation.
Yeah, I'm not going to be, but like I said, like, bruv, get me to 85. I said it all season. Get me to 85, 90 points. I'm happy. Whether that wins, I even said it. Whether that wins us a league or not, I don't know. But if you get me between 85 and 90 points, I'm gonna be ecstatic about that season. But that was with the whole. We were still in Europa League.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're still in the FA Cup. Well, no, I think we might have just been knocked out of the FA, but we're still in Europa League. But I was still saying, like, even when we was in the FA Cup, just like I was saying, get me 85 to 90 points in Europa League. But whether that 85 to 90 points wins us the league, I don't know. But get me there, even if we finish second, and give us a Europa League, bro. For me, that's. I'm happy.
Go first. Right, what you saying?
Do you know what I mean? All right, fair enough. Even if it went down the way, it still went down with the league title itself, but we got to the Europa League final and maybe gone and won it.
Yeah, of course, if you win Europa.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, all right, we still bottled the league, but if we went on to win that Europa League final and finish second with 87 points.
Mm.
And Man City only finished first with 90 points or whatever. Bro, think about it. Like, we've cut that league that gap with the points between us and City alone down so much in the space of 3 years.
Yeah, right.
So like that's why I've been saying lately, next season is Arteta's do or die season.
And we're going to get into that because there is questions about that. You lot continue to get your questions in. There's over 40 of you lot in the building right now, but we're only at 16 likes. Let's bump up the likes. Like check 1 2. Girls up. Like check 1 2 1 2. Girls up to 30 likes, people. Girls up to 30 likes and subscribe as well. We're free short of 6,465. So we're only looking for 3 new subscribers. I know there's at least 3 of you lot who haven't subscribed, so hit the subscribe button as well. Let me get to some of these questions. And of course, if you super chat people, I'll get straight to your question as well. And this kind of ties into what you mentioned about Arteta being his do or die season. Cam, what kind of summer transfer market do you want to see from Arsenal? Maybe you want to see Arsenal getting a Saka backup. So before you get to that, when you say it's his do or die season, you're saying, right, if he doesn't deliver X, he needs to be sacked. Is that
to be honest with you, it goes with the Cronkies as well. When I've been saying it, I've actually forgot to say Cronkies as well.
Yeah.
But that's on the belief that Cronkies will give him the money to spend. Because every year I hear, oh, Arsenal got a transfer budget of this, or Arsenal got a transfer budget of that, and then we exceed it.
Yeah. So what's the do or die? So I want to know this with Arteta.
So do or die for me
what's
is
the criteria for you? He has to,
bro. Like we got like because we've raised this level now.
Mm-hmm.
We need like next season. So even forgetting about the transfer window, next season, whoever he brings in,
yeah,
that we need to win a Premier League and or a Champions League. It's no. I mean, you can get. I won't, like I said, I wouldn't be happy with it. But if you can get away with the 2 domestics and get away, then you might get away with that.
Yeah.
The fans still won't be happy about it.
Thanks.
But all right, cool. We've gone 3 years now without even silverware. So all right, we've got the silverware back in the cupboard. Not the major one, but we've got a couple in the cupboard. All right, cool. But if you don't deliver a Premier League and or a Champions League, really, bro, Arteta's got to go. The Cronkies have got to go. Like Arsenal need a complete and utter rebuild from the top. Because it's not like I'm not saying Cronky ain't got the money to spend, because he does.
He's got money. He's a billion.
Bruv, he's got money, bruv. Reality is Arsenal are probably the only team right now that legit don't need oil money. Or do you know what I mean? We're like, because bro, if you know who his wife is, then you know how much money my man has got credit in the bank. Like we don't really need an oil man or anyone like that, like a Man City or a Newcastle. Like we won't need it because we got the money. We can spend exactly what they can spend. It's just the backroom staff.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? The scouts, the manager, everyone.
So you're saying Premier League or Champions League next season, and if not, Arteta, Cronkies, everybody gotta go. Arteta and Cronkies gotta go. That's what you're saying.
Everyone gotta go.
Okay, fans.
I'm not talking player wise. Because I'm from manager up or assistant or whatever you want to say is the lowest person that's not a football player. I mean, in this, everyone gotta go. Fuck it. Throw the groundsman up.
The groundsman didn't do nothing.
Groundsman ain't do shit, but he gotta go as well.
This guy, yo. All right, fans, it's
Like,
bold.
because that's the only way I see Arsenal ever becoming successful again, in my opinion. Or you shock us all and you bring in an actual elite manager like an Enrique or something. Cronkies might get saved if you've already lined up your replacement for Arteta and it's an Enrique or maybe even a Carlo Ancelotti. Whether he will succeed at Arsenal or not, I don't know. But if you bring in an elite manager, obviously not Pep Guardiola, but anyone else.
Yeah, you're saying an elite man. I get.
Do you know what I mean?
What you're saying. Yeah,
like Kroenkes might get away with it if they let him spend as well. Depending if, like, obviously, if they give him a transfer cap, no, you can't spend more than this and that, then, yeah, Kroenke's got to go as well. But if Kroenke's like, all right, listen, we believed in Arteta, he somewhat achieved something, trophy-wise, no, but he's somewhat achieved another level for us with this young squad. But
you wouldn't be happy next season with, so let's say you finish in the top 4, top 3. You wouldn't be and go out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, but win an FA Cup. You wouldn't be happy with that.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, first. I'm just gauging what it is. I'm just gauging.
I've seen all that with Wenger.
True.
Do you know what I mean? I've seen all that. I'm like, don't get me wrong. If we was on a 20-year trophy drought itself, then, bro, just bring me any cup because we're on a silverware drought.
Yeah, been there.
But I've seen in the last 20 years, I've seen us lift how many FA Cups?
Yeah, I think you've won 4 in the last 8 years, is it? Or 4 in the last 9 years or something like that.
You know what I mean? Like, I've seen us win that cup so many times. It's like, I'm not saying it's not a big cup, but it's the excitement isn't there for it anymore because that's the only cup we can seem to win.
It's like that's the biggest trophy you can go and win.
Yeah,
and it shouldn't be that way.
No, we can't even get the Carabao Cup. We always fucking get knocked out. Like, none of our managers take their Carabao Cup serious. I don't know why.
Which I don't get. I don't get why managers don't take a Carabao Cup serious.
Like, all the way from Wenger. Wenger got to like what one.
Big up Peter in the cut as well.
Was it 1 or 2? I know of one Carabao Cup final, 100%.
It's been a minute though since you've actually been in the competition.
I think it's 1. I think only no. No, tell a lie. I know this. I know of 2. Sorry, I know of 2. So the Chelsea loss, 2-1, where we got cheated out. I don't give a fuck, bruv. Both them goals should have been disallowed, but you know VAR wasn't a thing back then. And then to Birmingham.
Oh yeah, I remember the Birmingham one. Yeah, I do remember that.
They're the only 2 finals I can remember us being in when it comes to the Carabao Cup. Yeah. And it wasn't called Carabao back then, it was Carling.
Yeah, well, switching lanes from that, big up to Peter who's saying you lost 3, so there's another one in there. What kind of summer transfer market do you want to see from Arsenal?
Bro, look, I'll be honest with you. I've said it before as well. If we bring in a top-class striker, a reliable striker who's going to easily get us.
So you want to upgrade on Jesus?
Yeah, because look, as much as I love Jesus, I know as much as I bantered earlier in the year, he's going to get golden boot and all that. I always knew he wasn't that striker. I've always said it.
Yeah,
I think the one thing that draws Jesus back is he's not clinical enough. Yeah. That's his only problem.
You know what's crazy is he's good enough to be back up to Saka and compete because he can play wide right.
No. That's why I'm saying if we get a big, like a proper striker in, a proper target front man, we can then use him as a backup to both
the striker
and Saka.
I hear you. There's good options to have. I hear you.
Because it's not like he's just going to be on the bench every single game.
No, facts. You'll get
that's why I believe Saka's playing so much, because I don't think we don't really have an out-and-out right winger. Because Nelson, when he comes on, he ends up playing left wing. When Trossard comes on, it's either in the middle or left wing. Like, we don't really have, like, our only backup to Saka was really Pepe. I'm not saying we don't have a backup. I know we have a backup, but it's just like he never plays.
You're saying a backup of quality, like
a backup of, you will be able to rest Saka in certain games and be like, you know what, Jesus is good enough. Yeah. And he brings something different to that right side. Yes. Where Saka's one of them, you know what he's gonna like. It's not the fact you know what he's gonna do. He can go on the outside, he can go on the inside, but with Jesus, because he's got a bit more skill and a bit more, he can control the ball like a little bit better. Well, actually, I don't know, man. Saka's good at controlling the ball, but he's still got a lot to obviously learn with Saka. But Jesus got the experience anyway with Man City.
Yeah.
And then
so
say
obviously, go on. Sorry, carry on.
Let's say no. And then say if it's one of them games where our strikers, God forbid, injured, or if it's a suspension or something, then cool. Play Jesus in the middle because you know you can revert back to this season's tactics because you know it worked for most of the fucking season.
Yeah. So it's like you said, it's different options, it's different looks. So
that's what I'm saying. It'll be
yeah.
No, go on.
Now, I was gonna say, outside of the Saka backup, is there anywhere else you're going? We need to strengthen. I'm guessing.
Bruv.
I'm guessing because he did ask here. Warrior J did say what kind of transfer summer. So how many players are you looking at? I know you get asked this is weekly, but obviously there's new people watching who may not know.
I want at least 6 or like 7 or 8 players. Realistically, that's just what I want. But realistically, get me 4 or 5 players and maybe 1 or 2 loans.
So when you say 4 or 5 players, is that first teamers or squad players? The same way you
first
said
team. Yeah. First.
So you're saying first team.
4 of them. So if it's 6 players in total, whether we get 6 or not, I don't know. But I'm just saying, say if we've got 6 players in total, 4 of them have to be first team.
Okay, so what position? So I'm guessing definitely 110% striker. Where else? Where the other 3 positions?
Striker.
11. Yeah.
8, 6, and
2 new midfielders. Cool.
Left back.
Okay, first. That's fair dues.
Because I'm hearing we might be getting. I don't know if we will, but I'm hearing we're linked to Cancelo. So even though I'm not, I mean, I think he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like.
I'd take Cancelo at Manchester United in a heartbeat.
I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. I'll take him. 100%. I'll take him. But obviously, there's still mistakes in his game. But I'll take him. If we get Cancelo, the reason, because I would have said centre back, but that's only on the thing that we've been linked to Cancelo. So if we end up bringing in Cancelo for right back, we've got the cover now for centre back with Ben White and right back with Tomiyasu, Ben White. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather play Ben White over Holding and then now we've got that Kiwa guy coming up and he seems all right.
Okay.
He seems all right. Like my first 2 games of him in the pressure, I was like, yeah, this guy's shit. But the last few games he's played, like the last couple games, he's played all right, man. I mean, no one can blame anyone for Sunday. Sunday, everyone's to blame. Like you can't just blame one player. Like the team just didn't turn up on Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thoughts on the game on Sunday? Obviously losing 3-0 at home to Brighton.
Oh no, bruv. Look, but no excuse, bruv. They came and they completely dominated us, bruv. Like no excuses for it, bro. Like we were just shit, bruv. None of us turned up.
First. And to Adam, who says, now not falling into this trap, Pep don't want him for a reason. It's not a trap. Just because Pep don't want a player doesn't mean a player is no good or of no use. We've seen the impact Zinchenko and Jesus have had at Arsenal. Have they faltered towards the latter end? Yes. But I don't put it solely on them. Arsenal's team through the spine is just not it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not it. Obviously,
that's what I mean.
It's an Ibra injury, no Gabriel. Their midfield's a problem.
There's a punt. The funny thing is, there's a punter that comes to my like work, like during the day, and he's a City fan, and he said, you know, one player I would take from Arsenal in a heartbeat. And I thought he was gonna say Saka. He said Odegaard. So, I mean, that's why I never said a 10 because I feel like Odegaard's got us there. How we got it for 30 mil?
Right, Odegaard. I'm interested to see how he does next season. I want to see if there's improvements and if he can replicate, not even replicate, but replicate and raise his level. Because I've been super impressed.
He's got 15 goals in the league?
Yeah, I've been super impressed. Yes, he's put in poor performances, but I'm like, shit, you better than I expected. I did not expect Odegaard
same.
to be at the level he's currently at.
You know, when he came in, I thought it was going to be another Ceballos. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Because his first 6 months wasn't, I mean, he had an all right first 6 months, but they weren't like
Looking forward.
stand
Let me
out,
just get
like,
to this
oh
prep.
my
No,
God.
sorry.
Like,
So Lewis says, big up everyone looking forward to the link up for the title party this weekend. Big up to my guy Lewis. Go subscribe to his channel. But in the same breath, fuck you, Lewis. We are not linking up for no title party. You can celebrate Manchester City winning the title. I am 110% not. Let me just clear that up, people. All the mocking I've done of Arsenal and laughing at Arsenal is because Arsenal are not winning the title. But that's nothing to do with Manchester City. I've been consistent. I don't want either of these two sides to win the league. I've stated that. When people are like, oh, who do you prefer? Neither. Do I dislike Arsenal more? Yes. But I still want neither of them to win. You know what I'm saying? So let's big up to my guy Lewis every single time. Sorry, go on, carry on, fam. Sad to, let that be known.
yeah, I know. But yeah, no, what was I saying?
You're talking about Odegaard.
Oh yeah, Odegaard, yeah. So with Odegaard, nah.
I thought it was gonna be another Ceballos at first.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be one of them because he didn't really light up when he first came. Like it wasn't like he was like, oh wow, this guy's special. Like, I mean, I'm not saying he didn't have a decent sort of few months, but for me, it wasn't like, oh, he's stand out, he's this, he's that. You could see the potential, but it was like, I don't know, he's a bit weak. He's a bit like, But obviously, we signed him for 30 mil. I was hesitant. I was like, don't know, that might be a waste. But now he's just come on leaps and bounds. Like now you see why Real Madrid were linked with, bought him at age of 15 or whatever it was. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm actually really happy about it.
Yeah. Not fairs. And speaking of that, obviously with Arsenal as well, you lot continue to get your questions in. Please keep them Arsenal or Manchester United related. Now over 75 of you lot in the building. Big up. Please continue to share this across the socials, but we're only at 28 likes. Like check 1212. Let's go up to 40 likes, people. Let's get up to 40 likes and the subscriber mark as well. Let's see. Because all we was looking for was 3 new subscribers. So hit the subscribe button if you are indeed new here and enjoying the content, which you clearly are because you're still here listening to Cam and myself talk and answer your questions on all things Arsenal and all things Manchester United. So 40 likes is what we're looking for. And we're looking for 3 new subscribers as well before we close out the show. So let's do that. Here we go. He says, Paul says, Cam, will you miss Xhaka? So reports have come out stating Xhaka will be leaving. All right, talk about it.
Fuck him, bro. Prick.
Go on, what is it against you? Why is it? Why?
Bro, everyone's, bruv, nah, bruv. I'm not being funny, yeah. Like, he's had a good season. Like, I'll give him his flowers for this season. He's had a really good season for us. Like, well, especially the first half of the season. This second half, it's been sort of miss and match. Like he's had bad games, but he's had good games. Like, but barring the season, fuck him, bro. Yes. From time you said fuck you, fuck off to us fans, yeah, you can go fucking.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna cut down on the swear. Sorry, but I ain't gonna finish that sentence in it, like. But yeah, go win it. I don't care. Go. I ain't gonna miss you, bruv. Go. Yes. No, we have you for 6 seasons. You give 6, 7 seasons. You give us one good one. What am I missing you for, bruv?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's not like you gave me 6 good seasons and 1 bad season, bruv. Like, nah, bro. You gave me 1 good season and 6 shit seasons. You can fuck right off. There's a reason. Isn't it funny? Oh my god, it's just clocked in my head.
Come on.
The year he signed was the first year we weren't in the Champions League. I believe. The year he leaves, the first year we're back in the Champions League. I knew it, bruv. I fucking knew this guy was the curse, bruv. Don't piss me off, bruv.
I'm blaming Granite, All right.
I might be wrong about that. I might be wrong. I don't know if we signed him the last season we was in the Champions League or the season after we weren't in the Champions League. I'm sure it was the season after, but I could be wrong. Someone can definitely correct me about that.
This guy. The United for Life says flawless. What would be the best lineup for United against City in the final? I don't think we should play Eriksen in a game like that. Wan-Bissaka versus Grealish. No, you definitely have to play Eriksen because if we're gonna have any sort of chance against Manchester City, we're gonna have to progress the ball from deep up the pitch and hit them on a counter attack. Eriksen is our best passer from deep. He's the only midfielder of his profile who received the ball on the half turn and whip a ball through the lines or around the corner or down the line. So Eriksen's definitely. Last time, and somebody already mentioned it in the chat, when we beat them in the league, Eriksen played. So the lineup I would go to Hale. You mentioned Wan-Bissaka versus Grealish. Of course, Wan-Bissaka plays. I play Malacia left back. I play Luke Shaw and I play Varane as the centre backs because that was the pairing when we played Manchester City. Then I play a midfield three. None of this 4-2-3-1. I play three midfielders. I play Casemiro. I play Eriksen. I play Fred. If Sabitzer was fit, I would have picked Sabitzer. But I play Fred just for energy. Be a nuisance. Just go there and spoil and just upset. Casemiro for obvious reasons. Eriksen for obvious reasons. Then this might surprise you lot. And this is why you lot know I have no agendas whatsoever when it comes to the players. I play Bruno Fernandes. I play him wide right. I wouldn't play Anthony. I play Rashford from the left. And then I would play Martial up top. That would be my... Actually, do I want to play Rashford against Walker? I might switch that, actually. I probably play... Actually, let me switch that. I play Bruno from the right. Do I play my... Yeah, I play Rashford from the left, and I play, Martial up top. I would do that. Yeah. Yes, I'd play Malacia left back over Delo. Yeah, I would. Because who they're going to play out there is most likely Mahrez. I like Malacia against Mahrez much more. He's got the athleticism, more athleticism than Delo. So yeah, I would play Malacia there. 100. And we're gonna be doing. They're both defensively decent, so that's what it is. Why not Anthony? Because we need three midfielders to match up with their three midfielders, and then Bruno has to play wide right. I need him to join in and spoil. Like that's what it is. When Stones and Rodri are picking up the ball, I need him. Like leave a Kanji. That's cool. Because the Kanji's probably, it's Laporte, whoever. I need Bruno to come into the midfield and make it a 4. Just presses, man. We just need, as Eddie calls them, tryhards. And that's what this game needs. We just need man who are just going to run around, put in effort, put in energy. And when you got Casemiro in there who will do that, but obviously it's quality. Fred's a spoiler, we know. And Bruno's a spoiler. That's energy, that's legs. Throw Rashford from the left-hand side as well. He'll do that. So then you've got from each side, and then you've got Fred, and then you got Casemiro, and then you got Eriksen's quality. And then you got Malacia as well, who's athletic and can try hard. Wan-Bissaka's Wan-Bissaka. That's our only prayers. That's how I personally would go. As Madison, and someone mentioned Garnacho, I'd bring him off the bench and then maybe push Rashford through the middle. Because the problem that you have is utilizing the pace on the left-hand side. They got Kyle Walker. We've seen what he did to Vinicius Jr. You've seen what he did to Vinicius. Like, Vinny Jr. got no change out of him. Because one thing about Kyle Walker is he's quick. So that's why I'm debating it. Like, all right. And if we're going to beat City, it's going to be defend well, hit them on the break, or even a set piece. It's going to be a corner. It's going to be a free kick, something along those lines. That's what we have to do. But yeah, like that's what I would. Yeah, Anthony didn't play, Jack. Yeah. That is pretty much the same format how we beat them when we played in the league. I think I named that team. Yeah, it was that team. It's the same team I think I named. I'd have to double check that though. And then I'd have Garnacho off the bench. Anthony's off the bench as well. They're your two attacking players. And then defensively, you've got Delo, like you mentioned, if you want to play him either fullback side. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it. Slim pickings. You know what I'm saying? They're the 3 players you're looking at to change it off the bench. So Tess Madison says Rashford gets frustrated fast against the top fullback. I wouldn't say all that. I disagree with that. I don't think he gets frustrated against a fullback. I disagree with that. He's had a good season. He's had a very good season. I think this is his best season in a Manchester United shirt. So that's why I'm not worried about that. And he can drift off of that side. It gives him more license offensively because you have Bruno. So you literally got 4 central midfielders out there. So Bruno will shuffle inside, and then he can and then you got Fred to disrupt Rodri, Stones. Disrupt them, man. Same with De Bruyne and Gundogan. You got Casemiro in there. Just disrupt, spoil, be ugly. That's what it is. But we'll see. I'm saying Rashford got to play because of the pace he has. He has to play, without a doubt.
He has to play.
Yeah, he's got to play.
He normally turns up for a City game as well.
He does, yeah. He is worth a goal against Manchester City, actually. I think he has a pretty good record against them. Here to there. Big up here to there as well, who joined the membership. Big up to you, Yoza, as well, man. Large up, Yoza. I meant to say big up before. Cam, how far will we drop if we lose Saliba this summer? I believe, is his contract running out currently? Is the contract running out? Let me know in the chat, people. I swear it's 2024.
I think it's 2024, but obviously we don't. if you don't sign an extension, obviously we're not gonna just want to lose him on a free. So I think they're gonna look to sell him. Unless we bring in a defender of the same caliber, if not better, yes.
First.
Unless Kawhi wants to have a world-class season.
Yeah, so Saliba looks quality. The only concern I would have over him is the injuries.
Yeah.
This is a back injury is not good. That's not a good sign. It's not a good omen.
Oh yeah, with back injuries are the worst.
Yeah, back
They
injuries
could just always come up whenever they want.
Yeah.
Like they could just
pulling your
pop
hamstring or
up.
something like that. Yeah,
Like
so
they're not
Saliba's
like a leg injury or foot injury where well, I mean, obviously you have your players where they have the consistent injury on it, like a consistent leg, but it's a rarity when it's always the same place. They're normally different places. Do you know what I mean? One minute it's the groin, the next time it's the ankle, the next time it's the shin. You know, yeah, you know, it's always somewhere different, but they're always injured. But yeah, no, it would be my only concern is if we lose him, is he gonna? Do I trust Edu to go out and buy a defender as the same caliber?
You lot can't lose him.
We can't lose. He is, but I don't care. We have to if we have to be giving this guy 250, 300 a week, give it to him, bruv.
Yeah, you don't can't be.
Because I know he's had some. I know there's been some bad games that he's had. Don't get me wrong. No defender has quality games their whole career. Do you know what I mean? But I mean every single game their whole career. But majority of the season, I mean, you saw how he was when he didn't play against Liverpool.
Yeah, he makes a difference because he's quality.
You know what I mean? You saw how it was when we didn't play because he's not been there. You've seen how the difference in play we've had. So yeah, we need to give him like 250, 300 a week at least, bro. Like if you have to give that, if you're looking to give 300 to anyone, don't give it to Saka, give it to fucking Saliba, bruv.
Fairs, man. Fairs. I respect the honesty still. So you don't think because Saka, what is the news with Saka? Because I did see Troops post this, but I didn't have to watch the actual video. Has he been offered 300k a week? Is he asking for 300k a week or the reports?
I don't know, man. Like personally, I don't know if he's asking or they're off. I think it's more of an offer. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's asking, but he doesn't. I mean, when you see him in interviews and that, and you've seen how he is, his whole aura is. He doesn't seem like the kind of player to be like, "Hey, yo, boss, because of this season, I feel like I deserve 300k." Like, yeah, he doesn't seem like he's too. He just seems really like a real nice guy, bro. So I feel like it's more of an offer because I think Arsenal know they've got a star there, a potential star there, and they know if they don't offer at least these figures, a Man City or one of them teams can come in and say, "Listen, you can come here, and we'll pay you 250 a week, easy, or we'll pay you 300 a week, easy. We're calm." So I get why they've offered it. I don't feel like he deserves it, and that's not me being mean. Like,
being honest. It's not mean, fam. You don't believe.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying he won't deserve it one day. I mean, because if he just continues on the path he does and goes up a level and up a level and up a level, then yeah, don't get me wrong, he'll deserve the 300.
No, that's first. That's first.
But I don't want to give him 300 and then all of a sudden it comes to a stumble or halt.
I get you. Warrior J says, Flawless and Camcam, which goal was your favorite this season? Since the season is almost close to the end, I'm asking this one.
I can't remember.
To me, I'd say the Rashford winner against City. That's the one. But the goal I celebrated the hardest was the Casemiro header in the Carabao Cup final. I celebrated that heavy. Like I really did. And on top of that, it's on the stream. Probably the one time you lot probably see me extremely like emotions, like me showing a lot of emotions is when March missed that penalty for Brighton. Because Lewis was in the comments and he was like, I've never seen you like that before. Like when March missed that penalty. So yeah, but I would say the Rashford winner against City and the Casemiro goal in the Carabao Cup final, they're the two that stick out to me as my favorite goals of the season. What are you saying, fam?
One of my favorite goals was so I'm trying to replay these goals, bro. I can't. I know I can see goals. I'm just trying to
You
think.
have scored because the amount of the runs you've been on and that, like you should have some. Surely there's some favorite goals that stick out for you. Yeah,
No. What I'm saying, I'm not saying there's no favorable goals. I'm just trying to, because we scored so many like nice goals. I can't think of what one really stands out to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, the Saka goal against United, I liked, because that was the first time I was like, yes, I'm finally seeing this guy shoot from distance. The amount of times I've seen this guy in his position, yeah, and he's not shot the ball, bruv. Yeah. That was a good one for me.
When I say Reece Nelson versus Bournemouth.
Oh yeah. See, that's another one. Like the last minute winner of Reece Nelson. Like, I can't even lie. That wasn't my favorite goal, but for me, that's probably Arsenal's goal of the season. Because, bruv, I'm not even lying. It was a nice goal as well, bruv. The way he took it was clean, bruv. Like, it was just a clean half volley, shoot, into the opposite corner as well. Like, bruv, it was a nice goal, bruv. Like, that's definitely up there as well. I mean, there's been so many, bruv. There's been a few Odegaard goals. Been a couple. Wow, there's been loads, but like number 5's goal against Spurs. Like that was a banger. And he almost did it again, if I'm not mistaken, at White Hart Lane with the volley. But I'm not lying. As much as I don't like the guy, well, because you know what, if he had hit, if that ball went in the top corner, there's no argument that's goal of the season. Like, oh my, it just, I remember seeing it. I went, bruv, if any hand, face, anything got in the way of that, but that post or net, bro, straight hospital, fam. Like, oh my God, he struck it so clean on the volley. And it was just inches too much to the right because it hit the post. But barring that, yeah, man. I mean, there's been loads. We scored some real nice goals this year. Not like real standout goals, like where they're like, oh my God, goal of the season contenders, but like we scored real nice team goals, solo goals, like. But the two that really do stand out would probably be the Bournemouth one and that Saka Man United one for me.
First.
Like, and I'm not saying there's not been better goals. I'm just saying the two that stand out for me personally would be the Bournemouth one and Saka goal against United. Obviously at the Emirates, not at OT.
Flawless, probably inaccurate. Kim Min-jae moves to United done. Well, reports said it was done. How true that is, I don't know. I believe Fabrizio Romano, amongst others, spoken on this. So the fact, I was over the moon that we got linked with him. He's got a minimum fee release clause of some sort. That's reports are saying it's 45, 50 million. So we need another centre back. So if we were to sign Kim Min-jae, that sorts out our centre back positions in terms of first team and backup. I like that. Varane, Kim Min-jae, Martinez, Shaw, Lindelof. And also, on top of that, if we do sign a Kim Min-jae, that means Maguire goes further down the pecking order, which means he's closer to the exit, though. And we can get some money for him as well. So that patterns that for cheap, quality player in terms of profile. I like his profile a lot. Pace and power. He's strong. He looks fitted to the Premier League. Like he looks like he would fit in like a glove at the Premier League. He's experienced as well, like in terms of at the top level, like he's played. He's just won Serie A for Napoli, so he's used to playing in like hostile environments and important games and big games. Played in the Champions League as well. So yeah, I'm all for it, and I think he could get better in a partnership. And he'll push Varane as well. And who better to learn from for him than a Varane? And it pushes on Varane, it pushes on him. If Varane's on the bench because Kim Min-jae is playing well, cool. If Kim Min-jae is on the bench because Varane is playing well, cool. That's the type of quality that needs to be on the bench. A Varane or a Kim Min-jae. Now all of a sudden we look bad. You adding Luke Shaw as backup to Martinez and then Lindelof as the 5. No qualms with that. No qualms with that. To Sharik, yeah, I did see this. Hey, yo, Flawless, did you see Zishan's tweet about Qatar? I did see that because my bro, because Tox, obviously you lot know Tox in the chat who know that's my bro. He's like, I seen him quote tweet it, and he's always talking about how reliable of a source Zishan is, and he's saying if Zishan's saying it, then it's true. So Sharik dropped the actual tweet, but I did see it, and I'm paraphrasing, but something along the lines of all the Glazers are looking at a full sale of Manchester United, and basically Sheikh Jassim is in the driver's seat. I'm paraphrasing, which I would be over the moon about and happy. So let's hope so. Let's hope so. But like I said, we don't know how reliable these sources are. Let's see.
ITKs get paid for this shit.
If we get, I wish someone would pay me to be an ITK. If we get Qatar owners, why not get Gundogan to manage top class? If Gundogan's available, you got to look at those type of
bro,
things.
I'm saying Gundogan as well. Like, everyone's going on about Casado and Rice. Bro, bring me Gundogan and Casado. You know what I mean? Or bring me Gundogan and Rice, bro. Like, but we'll be on a free, fam. Yeah, you might have to pay wage, but you're getting them on a free, fam.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Bring me, but I'll take Gundogan in a heartbeat as well, bro. I don't care. Call us Man City B. If that wins us Saturday, it wins us. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll run it. I'll even put a Man City badge. Bro, I saw this thing on Facebook the other day, yeah. It had Arsenal City. No, it was Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, United. Yeah. No, it was Arsenal City, Liverpool, United. It was 14. Anyway, but they did, you know the way the badges are. So they did an Arsenal badge, the normal Arsenal badge.
I know what you're saying.
And then next to it, they did the Chelsea badge. What the Chelsea badge would probably look like if it was the Arsenal, like if they went the same way the Arsenal went, or they did it instead of Arsenal, the way the Arsenal crest is. Because you know theirs is a circle and that, and Arsenal's is like a, you know. So if they went the other way, the lion would be there in the middle instead of, you know, like where the cannon is. Like they did it with Liverpool one, and I'm sure it was United. Yeah, it was United. Yeah, it was United. But that's what I'm saying. Because of that picture, bro, I'll go edit a Man City the way Man City would be with Arsenal, and I would happily wear that, bro. I'm like, we are Man City B. We are manual. There we are. I'll run manual.
You're a joke, man. You're a joke, man. You know what I'm saying? And to people talking about, do I believe, let me just clarify this. Do I believe Manchester United can go and get Gundogan or Bernardo Silva because someone mentioned him? No. I'm saying if they're available, they're ideas you look at. I'm not against it. We took Robin Van Persie from Arsenal. Now, what are we doing? Like, we're acting like we haven't bought players from rivals before. Type thing. If a good rival is available, I'm with it. Yeah, like, can they help us win? Yeah, like a Cancelo, for instance. Am I looking at, yes. Manchester United need 2 fullbacks, in my opinion. So go get Cancelo. He would have a massive chip on his shoulder and a point to prove. We need a right back, people. None of our right backs are good enough. None of our left backs are good enough. We need to improve. That's what the aim should be. So whether it's a Bernardo Silva, a Gundogan, a Cancelo, whoever, we need quality. We need better players. That's what it is. I was saying to 2-2 chat, you just didn't listen. Actually, there's a slight delay, so you want to hear it. I legit just said that. I just said, do we get them? No. But we're talking hypothetically. If there's a chance, it's something that you should look at. Of course, it's highly unlikely United sign either of those players. But we're here just discussing shit. That's all it is. Still over 70 of you lot. Continue to bump up the likes as well, because the likes is way too low. What are we on? We're only on day 3 likes. Yeah, we not even got 40 likes yet, and there's over 75 of you lot in the building. What are we doing? Oh, man, what are we doing?
Come on, man.
That's what we doing, people. Yeah, here today. Yeah, Bernardo wants to leave England. Calm. That just means add an extra 0. That might make him stay. That's all I'm saying. You're just saying you have to look at and inquire, especially if he's cheap. You know what I'm saying? Rice is 170 million, but you can buy Bernardo and Cancelo for 150 million. Yeah. Yeah, they only want to go because they don't want to live in England anymore. Want Barcelona. I hear that. So that's why you might have to add them couple extra zeros and say, all right, you might have a couple extra holidays to Basel. You know what I'm saying? Try and do these type of things.
True.
That's what it is. Consider these type of things. That's what it is. And for those as well, yes, we are running dual streams again. I've literally just gone live on the Twitch. So Ahmed and the rest of the gang have gone live over there on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch for the Denver Nuggets, LA Lakers Game 2. Western Conference Finals Game 2. Obviously, the Nuggets are 1-0 up in the series. So they're looking to take a 2-0 lead back to LA. The Lakers looking to tie up the series. Let's see. I never consider any City or Arsenal players nowadays. It will never happen, but that's just me. Yeah, it won't happen, but we're talking hypothetically. If we only talk realistic, we talk about the same 3-4 players.
Mm-hmm.
Is it realistic? No. But it's still an interesting debate to be had. It's something different. Same way with Neymar. That's why I've discussed Neymar on the channel. When people are like, oh, do you think Manchester United get Neymar? No, but let's talk about it hypothetically. Is it a good sign and is it not type of thing? The Samuel Ingram saying Ethan Ladd should be our next. No, Ethan Ladd should not be our number 1 right back next season. No, we need to just go and sign a senior centre back. I'm all for giving youngsters chances, but are these youngsters elite? That's how I'm looking at it. Are you at a different level? I don't know about Ethan Ladd like that. Maybe backup, cool. But we need to go and sign a Cancelo. Not Cancelo, but someone of that level. That's where the aim should be. We need 2 new fullbacks. So we trying to improve or we not? That's how I'm looking at it. Legit. And Jack says no advanced decision on Kim Min-jae until the ownership situation gets sorted. That was the latest news. That makes sense. If that is indeed the case. That does make sense. It does make sense. Let's see what else going on. See what questions I missed. I know I missed some. Well, you lot continue to get your questions in before we close out. Let's continue to bump up the likes, subscribe, all that good stuff of stuff. Of course, if you super chat, I'll get straight to it as well. So what are you looking for the rest of the season, fam? You're just looking for good performances?
Get me to 85 points. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to sound like Lewis right now. Just get me to 85, bro. Give me to 85, fam. Double Lewis plus 5, fam.
I said, get me to 85. You're a joke. I said, get me to 85. I'm saying? You're a joke, man. You're a joke, man.
That's what I want now. Like, I'll be happy. Like, well, I was proud, as happy as, well, I say happy, but as proud as I am as we are now, I want to see us hit 85 points, bro.
Okay, what is it about the 85 points where you're
I feel like that's a barrier we need to knock down, bro. Like, we haven't hit them points since fucking 2000 or something. So
first,
I feel like if we knock down the 85 barrier point mark, we could look at it next season. Well, look, we hit 85. Next target's 90, 93 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like now it's not even about how do we compete with City. I just feel like everyone just needs to go about their season with a point goal. All right, if we hit this point goal, we can only, whatever City do, this super fucking City team do, that's on them. So if they end up still winning the league with 95 points and we hit 92 points, bruh, don't worry about it. You're City, bro. Don't worry about it. We might have to start giving trophies to second place because of this fucking Pep Guardiola City team. Like, it's getting peak, bro. It's peak, bro. Like, I know he'll be gone by 2026, but still, I'm just saying, like, it's peak, bro. Like,
fuck
Pep, but like I said, like,
tired. Go on, carry on.
Like, yeah, I feel like if we can get to 85, knock that barrier down, and then be like, all right, well, look, we hit 85. Let's see if we can get at least 5 to 6 more points this year. Then 5 to 6 more points come with just another 2 wins, 2 more wins than what we had this year.
Yes.
Them 2 wins could be the 2 Southampton games you drew against. It doesn't even have to be the 2 City games. It doesn't even have to be a City game.
You're right.
You can still go and lose to City. Fuck it.
You're right.
Like, you know what I mean? For me, obviously stupid. Obviously you want to beat City, but I'm just saying, like, bro, like, that's what I mean. Like, so for me, just get me hit that 85 barrel mark, and then next season bring me the Premier League.
No, first.
Because I feel like if you hit that 90-point mark, I mean, like I said, it's City, but you're more likely gonna win you're more in the chance to win the Premier League. Nowadays anyway, because of the City, the way City have upped the levels.
Yeah, they're just taking fucking liberties, man. Taking liberties. I was gonna ask you
about
3
more years of this shit. It's pissing me off, bro.
Yeah, that's why United need to step up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. United just need to step up.
Stepped up and getting fucking
doing the business.
Getting clowned for it now, bro.
United need to do the business, man.
We were the only ones that stepped up, guys. Remember this.
We're to Thanos, man, innit? I'll do it myself.
All you motherfuckers, all you other 18 teams, where are you? You're like 30 points below everyone's. Me and us and City, innit? But we getting clowned for this. All right. I see how it is.
To Adam F UFC says, I can't believe I'm nervous for a game versus Bournemouth. I feel like if we win, it's done, and if we lose, if we win, it's done, and if we lose, it's done. You shouldn't be nervous. I don't know why you're nervous. It's Bournemouth away. Even if worst comes to worst and Manchester United lose the game, where to Don Robbie, it's still all in our hands. I'm saying we ain't got bigger fish to fry. Actually, technically we do because we're in the FA Cup final. Well, I'm not going to say that. However, it is all in our hands.
We got bigger fish to fry.
It's all in our hands. And it is all in our hands. If we lose to Bournemouth, it's like, all right, beat Fulham and beat Chelsea and beat Fulham, and we secure top 4. If we can't win 2 out of those 3 games, I do not want to be in the Champions League. Because we should have done secured top 4 before now. But because the way our form's dropped off, it's just been disgusting. And the fact that Liverpool are so close behind us, which shouldn't be happening. It was like 13 points ahead. We should have been done clear. Should have been in 3rd right now. When I look at some of the daft points we dropped this season, we should be ahead of Newcastle. We should be comfortably in 3rd. So yeah, I think if we win, it's done. And even if we lose, I think it's done. Because I'm confident, like I have been pretty much all season, of securing top 4. I'm fully confident of securing top 4. Without that, I think we do the business.
Bigger fish to fry, yeah.
We got bigger fish to fry. Now, I ain't saying all that. It's all in our hands, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all in our hands, but we ain't got bigger fish to fry. I ain't saying all that. So Adam, just relax, man. It'll be all right. Just relax. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Yeah, I get that, but United Chelsea fixtures always stink up the gaff and Fulham bopped us in the FA Cup at OT, and we only won because of the red cards, but I get you. In regards to the United Chelsea, they are stink first, but this is the terrible Chelsea side. That's what this is. This is not only is that a terrible Chelsea side, it's a terrible Chelsea side not playing for anything. In regards to Fulham, not playing for anything. They did bop us at OT in that FA Cup final, but we defensively solid, so we'll beat Fulham. It'll be fine. It'll probably be done by then. I think it'll be done by then anyway. 110%. I think it'll be done by then. So he won. Diffed out. And like I said, people, don't forget, we're live now over on the Twitch, people. We're live right now over on the Twitch for the Nuggets versus the Lakers game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. That watch along going down right now. So if you're an NBA fan, head over there, or you can stay here with us. See, live on both channels, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, live on the Twitch as well. So that's what I'm doing here on the other laptop. It's just patterning over stuff. You already know. See, man, always working while I'm working. Continue to get your questions in before me and Cam close out, though, people. Continue to get your questions in. Literally just making sure everything's patterned over. Yeah, big up, Jacob. Every single time.
I told you, hardest working man on YouTube, bro.
Love, fam. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Literally just doing this prediction thing over on the Twitch right now. Oh, yeah, Cam. Anything else you want to add that we've not spoken about in regards to Arsenal? Anything you want to get off your chest?
I mean, there's not a lot I can say that I haven't already said during the season. Do you know what I mean? Like, personally, I mean, yeah, like I've already said it. It's upsetting that we've bottled the league, but at the end of the day, I didn't even expect us to be in the fucking title race. So I'm just happy. Like I said, just I'm now more excited for next season because either one of two things are gonna happen. In my head, anyway, one of two things are gonna happen. Either we're gonna win the league by fucking March, or
Much, right?
and I'm not predicting that. I'm actually saying we're gonna win the league by March. But I'm just saying either one of these two things will happen. Either we're gonna have one of them Liverpool-esque seasons where, when they basically had won it by before COVID had been thing, and then all they needed was like one or was it 2 wins
Something like
or 1 win, like, you know what I mean? So they had already run it before COVID came in. So like, we'll either have one of them seasons, or we're gonna have a real tough season, or maybe even like tough to similar season to this season. But just if that's the case, bring me the fucking Champions League, bruv. Otherwise, bruv, like I said, by the end of next season, hopefully we're gonna see breaking news. Arteta has been sacked. Breaking news. Edu has been sacked. So, yeah, breaking news. What's the guy trying to take you over right now? His name?
Sheikh Jassim.
Sheikh Jassim is trying to take over Arsenal after his failed attempt with Man United and Tottenham Hotspur. Breaking news. He has bought Arsenal for 3.4 billion. Breaking news. Arsenal are back, bro. That's what it would be, bro. And that's me living in a dream world.
Hey, fam, at least you know it's a dream world. I respect that. I do respect
But yeah,
that.
no, but like I said, like, yeah, man, just bring me next season, bro. Like,
you're done with this
I'm
season.
done with this season, man. Like, at the end of the day, there's nothing else to play for. Like, we all know City ain't gonna lose any of the next 3 games. We all know, like, they've won basically all 3 the games anyway. So, yeah, I mean, congratulations to City, commiserations to us. But hey, it's something to look forward to for next season, man. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if we can do this season, who's to say next season with a few more experienced players in, a bit more quality from the bench, we can't go all the way. Do you know what I mean? You don't know, man. You don't know. But so yeah, man.
Hopefully you're wrong, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hopefully I'm fucking right, bro.
No, man,
we do the quadruple, bro.
Yeah, man. Turn on your. You want to do the quadruple? Turn on your PS, fam. You know what I'm saying? That should be enough for you.
I can't even do quadruple with my FIFA, fam.
Why can't you do it? Turn the setting down. You'll be alright. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I always get knocked out by some dumb team, bro.
Turn it down. Put it to the semi-pro.
And it'll always be like, and it's always in one of them teams where it's like in a semi-final or something. Like, it's a pagan, like, you know, when you're having like 25 shots, 17, 18 on target, they've had 2 shots and it finishes 1-0 to them. Like, you know them one. Like, and you could be a kid about it. Say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Like, when I was a kid, obviously that's a straight reset button. Like, reset. Nah. I'm not having that. But now I'm a grown ass man. I'll take it how it comes. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fam. Like, at the end of the day, if I lose on FIFA, I lose, bro. It is what it is, bro. I don't really care. If it's in the final, all right, cool. I've lost in the final. It is what it is. Like at the end of the day, the way I see it is, you can reset your FIFA. You cannot reset life.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean? So if Arsenal was to get to the final that season and lose, we cannot reset that. We cannot. No, I'm not having it. Let me turn off the TV and turn it back on again and reset this whole game. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that, bro. Let me turn off my skybox and nah, bro. You're gonna turn on your skybox and Arsenal still lost. The other team are now winning, bro. They're now celebrating, lifting the cup. They're lifting the trophy. Like, it's too late, bro. Like, that's what I mean. So, yeah, man.
To Warrior J, who says flawless question. I know you're gonna mention this in the podcast tomorrow. You want United to get Ivan Toney. Are you concerned that he won't be the same after the 8 months? Yeah, obviously on the Mandem United with Eddie at 4:30 p.m. UK time. Technically today now we will be discussing that. I didn't do it today, people, because family stuff. So that's why I wasn't able to get on and do the Mandem United. I normally do on Thursdays, but you'll get it today anyway. And of course, you'll get this show as always. No, I'm not concerned. I'm not in the slightest. It just means you can get him at a cut price. And if we do the business that we're supposed to anyway, and I discussed this further on the Soul Mandem United show, that we need 3 strikers. So we should go and sign 2 anyway. It should be Ivan Toney in addition of 2. When I say 2, not expensive. One should be a backup.
Think about it. If you sign
23. and then go and get like a youngster, someone who's like 18, go get a third choice, or even if you go get an experienced player. But I prefer us to go get some 18-year-old or something.
You know what's mad as well? Like, I feel like when Ivan Toney, it would be like a January transfer window.
Yeah.
Because he comes back in January.
Yeah, he comes back in January. Yeah,
so it'd be like you just signed the player early. You know when you hear about them players that sign in the summer, but they can't play until either the next summer or January 1st. Like they can't play or they can't get the work permit or whatever. That normally goes with the 17-year-olds or something like that. Way the ones that are born in a certain year, but.
And to Crixie, says they want 50 million for him. I heard. Where did you hear that? But if they want 50 million for Ivan Toney, that is a motherfucking steal, and you go and get him. And to Adam, who says, is he even allowed to make a transfer? No, but you can still talk to Brentford. You know what I'm saying? In that you can go and talk to Brentford. That's what you can do. You don't actually have to officially make a bid, but you can have the conversation. It's like me trying to buy something off Camp. But he's not allowed to sell it for whatever reason. We could have the conversation about it. Like, right, I'll offer you X amount. Would you accept X amount? No one needs to know. So, like, go and do the deal. Like,
it's like, all right. Well, when it comes to it, let's talk about that same deal when it comes to the point where we are allowed to sell him.
Yeah, and to Noble, who says we have one. Let me just get to that. His name is Gunwood. For those that are new here, regulars will know this. I don't want to see Mason Greenwood in a Manchester United shirt again. And that's something that I've been consistent on. It's something I'm not going to change my mind on. So I don't want to see him in a shirt again. And I hope he's not in a shirt again. And I don't believe he will be, the way it's all got. Good riddance to him. Don't want to see him in a United shirt. So no, I'm not with it. No. Let's see. It was either Miz or Eunice, I think, a tweet because Chelsea apparently looking to. I don't know. Hey, if he's available, go get him. That's what I would say. Definitely. And big up to you, old Crixie as well. Says followed you over on Twitch. Big up. Yeah, man. We live on the Twitch currently right now, people. Where else? What other channels are live at the exact same time? Talking two different sports people. Obviously,
bro. Oh my days, bro.
And LFC for the double says going to be back on Twitch. If United went on the win streak you man had on pro clubs, you would have probably gone ahead of Arsenal. Oh yeah. We balled out today on pro clubs. We played for, it was like 3 hours and didn't lose. Like 25 day matches in a row, something like that. You know what I'm saying? We was on
smoke. Come on.
Yeah. We was on smoke. Went from division like 7 to we're in 4. Yeah, we're in like division 4 now. Like a couple games into division 4. So yeah, big up everyone who tapped into the pro clubs. Large up everybody. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. But yeah, to Ivan Toney, which me and Eddie will discuss further and answer. I know you lot will have more questions on that. You still go and get the deal because we still need 2 strikers aside from him anyway. So I don't have no problems with him not being the same. And if he's not, you run the risk. It's a risk with every striker. But if he's 50 million, that is a steal. And I will.
Thing is, with him, it's less than a risk, if anything.
Yeah,
because he's adapted to the Premier League.
Facts. Yeah,
whereas with any player outside of that, it's more of a risk because you don't know if they're going to be. Look at Timo Werner, prime example.
Yeah, like
everyone when he came to Chelsea, everyone was like, "Oh my god, they got Timo Werner, he's gonna kill it." And what did he do, bro? Nothing.
Facts. I'm saying, and
just like Lukaku, bro.
Yeah, like everyone's a risk. Do you think a decision will be made on Greenwood? Do you think a decision on Greenwood will be made by the end of the summer, flawless by the club? I don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't know how these things work. I don't have anything to judge off previously to go, all right, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. And yeah, man, shout out to Ahmed. He's actually watching right now. He's exceptional at what he does. As much as it pains me to admit it, he's very good. He's a very good content creator. Annoying as shit, but he's very good. Cam, do you keep or sell Balogun? That's a good question.
I'd keep him for a season to see if he can raise the level of what he's done, like in the French league. I'm not expecting him to go and score like 20 goals straight away, but I'm just saying because of the experience he's picked up from the French league this season, I'll start him over Nketiah.
No, that's fair.
Just to see, and that's not me disrespecting Nketiah, just to see
See what he's like. No, I get what
See
you're
what
saying.
he's like. Yeah, see if he can keep up with the
You need to see his levels.
pressure and where his levels at.
Yeah.
So
And quickly, that's a great point. Tony's contract runs out of June in 2025, so they won't be able to get anything from him next year. So yeah, they're literally like, it's either sell him now or you're gonna get even less for him, because not only is he gonna be 6 months out, you gotta make sure he gets back, and then let's say he gets back after the ban in Brentford, and then he balls out from January onwards, and then he's got a year left on his deal. Then what? Then you're negotiate, because then it's like, all right, I'll just stay here and wait out a year and then leave on a free. Go get him. 50 M's. 50 million for Ivan Toney is a steal, even with a 6-month ban. Go get him, man. It's common sense. Let's go get him. What are we doing, man? What the hell are we doing? Let's see what else. Yeah, Tony's valuation will decrease the closer he gets to his current contract expiry date of June 2025. The Bees reportedly want more than 50 million for their prize asset. I'd pay 60 for him. Pay 60 million for him. 100%. That's a steal for a player of that caliber, who has the ceiling he has in terms of we don't know what level he can get to. And
especially with the English
you gotta make sure it's fit. Yeah, with the English tax as well. It helps with the quota. Without doubt.
Some people don't know what that English tax means. It means when a Premier League player goes to another Premier League club, they end up charging double what they're actually what they're worth.
And the reason why, to this, Samuel, I wouldn't sign Evan Ferguson from Brighton is because they're going to want big money. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want big money for him, for a player who's not even done who's not even completed a full season there. Yeah, he looks like a good player, but I'm not spending 50, 60, 70, however many M's. We know Brighton sell very, very well. So no, I wouldn't do that. I'd go and get someone like Evan Ferguson's profile in terms of age. That's who you go and get in, alongside a backup to your main, whoever that is. Ivan Toney, wait, what? 2-2 chat? I don't even know what that means, what you just said. Big up Ozan Kabak as well, says, yo, big up Flawless. How many goals did Chelsea conceded on Sunday? Oh, yeah, they're getting packed. They're getting packed at the Etihad, 100%. Yeah. They're getting packed. Without that.
Isn't that Chelsea?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, it's City's last home game, isn't it? Yeah. It's
They're getting packed. They ain't got prayer. Let's see. Final few questions before we close out, people. Final few questions. Let's see what else. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did miss anything. Don't forget, like I said, not only we're live right now, and as soon as this stream ends, I'll be heading over there for the Nuggets Lakers. We're back here, 4:30 p.m. UK time for the Man United podcast. We'll be talking all things Manchester United. Then following that, 11:30 p.m. for another Man United crossover, the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show. So me, Surfer, Jez, Peter may show up talking all things Manchester United, all things Chelsea, and all things Tottenham Hotspur, people. And then following that, 1:30 a.m. game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat. Emma says, can Tony play in other countries like is the ban only in England? That's a great point. You just need to roll up
to my That's true, I don't know about that.
Yeah. You just pull up to my Saturday team. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should do. And to Alfredo, who says, would rather get Jimenez from Feyenoord than Ferguson, less than half the price, young striker. Never heard of him from Feyenoord, so I cannot comment whatsoever. Same with you, Paul T. Same. We have to be honest, Caicedo well better than Declan Rice. I think Caicedo is better than Rice. I don't dispute that, United, but with the prices they're talking for those two, bear in mind this is Caicedo's first season, considering I don't think Rice is anywhere near the amount they're talking about. I don't think he's worth it. I really don't. You and Rice, what are you saying actually? That's you, because you lot have been linked heavily with two players. Declan Rice, two common graduates, Declan Rice and Mason Mount. Thoughts on Declan Rice, first and foremost? Do you want him? Are you against it? What are you saying?
I'll take him for the right price. I wouldn't take it for more than 100, like more than 90, 190. Well, 190 to 100 mil.
So you're saying less than 90. So you're saying like 80 million, you go, yeah, get me right.
80, 85, yeah, I'd take him, but I'm not, bruv. I'm not taking, bruv. Where did West Ham finish this year, bruv? Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, they're in a
he's had good games. Don't get me wrong, he's had good games, but it's like, bro, if he was, I'm not taking it, but he's not, but I'm not taking it for 120 mil. That's just fucking ridiculous, bruv. That is just, and what is it? Isn't he on it? How many years has he got left on his contract as well?
I'm not sure. Hey, chat, let us know. The chat will let us know.
But yeah, 120 mil is fucking ridiculous, bro. Like,
Yeah, 100. What about, you know what I'm saying?
I'll
Money.
take Casado
You take Casado. What about a guy
all
you actually
day.
have been video, Money Mason Minerals Mount? Talk to me.
You can stay at Chelsea.
Yeah, he's actually been linked with you, lot though. Thoughts? What
Yeah,
you saying?
that's what I'm saying. He can stay at Chelsea.
Not even for the right price, no.
Nope.
Right, man's against it. You know why are you so against Mount? Talk to me.
He's a road runner, bruv. He's not great, bruv. I don't know what everyone's fucking hype, but he's the B-Tech Aaron Ramsey, bruv. He's not great. He's all right. I'm not saying he's shit, but he's not this fucking generational talent, bruv. He's just another Aaron Ramsey to me, bruv. He's just a little bit better than what Aaron Ramsey was. Like the tiniest bit, if anything. He's like literally like Aaron Ramsey 2.0. Road runner, runs a lot, so it seems like he's doing a lot, but reality is he's done fuck all, bruv.
All right, tell us how you really feel, fam.
No, I wouldn't take Mount. If they take Mount, I'm
pissed.
Bro, I'm done with the club itself. I'm like, nah, this just can't run, fam.
Yeah, and to Sammy who's talking about Hodgland, yeah, I've heard his name pop up. It's popped up regular in the chat. I don't. What's it called though? In it, I've not watched him play to know, so I can't really comment on him. I really not. Like some of the players you like mentioned, and I've not watched, so I can't really be like, yeah, go and get such and such. I can't give a fair assessment. Rice worth 50 to 60 million tops. If we 1 second, I just moved. Let me jump that. Put that up on the screen. Rice worth 50 to 60 million tops. If he really wants to come to my club, let him stay at West Ham and then come next summer on big contract when you join. Yeah, I'm good on Rice. Just because of the price they're talking ridiculous prices.
I'm saying, bring me Gundogan and Casado. I'll be happy, bro.
That's a Gundogan and Casado, you know, this guy. Looking for that dream FIFA window if I'm...
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've noticed. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even gonna lie about it.
Nah, yeah. You know, I disagree with this. English players are not dead. I disagree with that. English players are not dead. My Bellingham.
They're not dead. They're just not. They're not as good as people make them out. Well, the English media make them out.
Yeah. We know what the media is like. We ain't new here. We know what they're like.
But it's been like that in history, bruv. Come on.
We know what we're like. But I'm here.
There's a reason why England themselves have won World Cup.
Yeah.
In 100 years, there's a reason for that.
I'm here being an advocate for an English. We're just talking about an English striker. I want an English striker. What? English number 10. I've said, go get me Ivan Toney. Go get me James Maddison. Been an advocate for 2 English players, so they're not all dead. No, they're not all dead. Are they overhyped? Yes. All right, we're gonna close out this show, people. We're gonna close out this show. Cam, anything you want to add that we've maybe not spoken about in regards to Arsenal?
Yeah, I just want to. Well, not even about Arsenal. Was it last week or the week? It was last week, wasn't it?
Go on.
We didn't run it, did we, last week?
No, we ran the show. Did we run the show last week? Yeah,
no,
we did.
Wasn't it last week? I conked, bruv.
Nah, but you got up. We ran it. We just ran it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Bro, that's how you know. That's how you know I work so much, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I've got so much work on my hand. I'm forgetting stuff now, bro. But yeah, man. No. End of the day, last thing I can really add is listen. Yeah, we can look at the season in one of 2 ways. Either look at it in a positive way that look. Yeah, we bought the league, but at the end of the day, no one even expected us to be in the title race. And the fact that we were the only team that managed to keep up with this fucking superstar City team right now is just pure me. It still blows my mind. Like I'm still like, just when I think about it, like, how are we the only team that's actually kept, especially after that Real Madrid game? I was like,
you're a good side.
How were we the only team to really keep up the pace with this City team? Like, this is mad to me. But yeah, man, barring that, or you could look at it right, oh, we bought the league, oh, we shit, oh, we're never gonna win anything, and oh my god, Arteta out, da. Look, I'm gonna say one thing and one thing only. Arteta deserves another season because of this season. So, but for me, he deserves one more season, and that's just coming from me. And if you knew me, I was Arteta out up until about fucking. Well, I wouldn't say Arteta out because it's stupid, but I wasn't an Arteta's fan until the Man United game this year in January. Like I started becoming a fan, but I wasn't his actual fan till the Man United game when we beat you 3-2. So yeah, for me, he deserves another season. Well, at least another half a season to see where we are in December. Because obviously, if we get halfway through and we're like lacking back again and we're far behind, and yeah, but he got to go. But barring that, he deserves another season.
First.
But yeah, man.
To Jack, who says, who's your player of the season this season, flawless? Alessandro Martinez. But yeah, man, salute to everyone who's locked in. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule, you know, all the shows that are coming up. But head over to the Twitch right now, people. If you're an NBA fan, get over to the Twitch. Even if you're not an NBA fan, because they're very much like Q&As, the NBA watch-alongs, where we answer all your sporting questions as well. So you download the Twitch app for free. You sign up for free. And the same way you watch and comment on YouTube is the exact same on the Twitch. Ahmed is already holding it down. It's just on a break, the Nuggets-Lakers game. The Lakers up by 2. But yeah, man, just love to everyone that's locked in. If this is your favorite show, the Arsenal-Manchester United show, there's a playlist for it. So Man United gonna talk on the channel. So click the playlist, all the shows pop up. But you lot
can hear me talk shit every single week.
You lot just continue to support, man, in the way you have, man. It's much appreciated. Like, so
yeah, come on, man.
Salute to you lot. We're literally 3 short of 50 likes, which is big. So I know we'll get up to 50 likes and subscribers as well. I know we had a couple new ones. Do we even close in? Oh, we didn't even close in on the subscriber mark. But big up to you lot. Regardless, road to 7K. We're closing in on 6,500, which is mad. We should get there before this month's out, actually.
Definitely
should get there before this month's out, and hopefully have a big month in the month of June to try and get to that 7K. You know what I'm saying? Try to get to that 7K. Well, yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. Let's see what you are saying. Nothing. And this has been the Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast meets the Man United podcast, Arsenal Manchester United show, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.
Big up.